What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. If you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As you can probably tell by the car behind me, we're back at Cameron's. I know I mentioned making hood vents the other day in a video, and a bunch of you guys acted like you guys like that idea. So let's show you what we're working on today. We're gonna mock up some prototypes for the Jeep. We got a couple different designs in mind, so we kind of need your input on which ones you like best. Do you like them both? Should we offer both, just one? Let us know what you guys think in the comments, because we're going to be building these around what you want and also a set for mine, but we're going to do what I want for those. Anyway, it doesn't really matter what you say there, so let's show you what we got right now. All right, so we got the first template of our rough design of what we're going to do with these hood vents drawn out on this piece here. We then trace the piece onto the metal we'll be using. Getting ready to cut this all up to size, see how we like the size and everything like that once we get cut out. Still have to do a couple measurements on the Jeep to make sure everything's set up right. Then we'll go ahead, press out all these actual vents and show you guys what we're at after that. All right, so we got the pieces cut out with our template. Now Cameron's just drawing on the lines that we use to punch out all of the vents individually. But this is basically the middle stage, middle step of it, from a sheet of metal into a hood vent. All right, so here's the two that we have drawn up right now. These are basically the two designs that we're deciding between, or we can make both, or whatever you guys want. So make sure you guys let us know down below what you like more. So here we have one similar to what I have on my black Grand Cherokee, just a rectangle, but it has the vents in there. We're gonna use through bolts for the hardware for these, and these will come with the hardware and everything you'll need to install it. That way you guys don't have to worry about going and picking up bolts and nuts and everything. So we have the rectangle one, and we can do any size that you guys need. This isn't really just going to be our final size. So let us know if you want bigger than that, smaller than that, what you guys are thinking. Then we have the larger one. This is the one I like a lot more. I think this will look sick on my Jeep. I like this size. We still have to take some measurements on the Jeep though to make sure that size is going to work with setting two of them side by side on the hood before you get to the part that curves down. But we're going to go ahead and cut the vents out of this one and get everything set up. We already cut out one piece and the other piece. So we're gonna go ahead, cut out the vents, and I'll show you guys side by side what they look like. So we got these lines drawn up on a piece over here that Cameron is now punching out. So we'll have to go through and punch out each of these lines, line them all up by hand. Punch them all down, and as you can see, that makes each individual vent. So now we're just going to have to repeat that process for all of these and see what it looks like at the end. I'll show you guys the final product once we get there. All right, so here is like the 3 steps laid out basically. So Cameron traced out the vents onto this first piece just to kind of give us an idea of what we were going to be looking at when we were done. Then, as you guys saw, he cut out each of the pieces we're going to need for the vents themselves. And then, as you guys also saw, he cut out all of the vents individually. He actually has a really cool machine that'll do it. It's a louver press, he says. But he can cut out all these, and we got all these set up, and I'm super pleased with how this came out. What do you think about them?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, the only thing we might change is like the angle of things, like the spacing. Like you got 4 louvers here, and then you got 5 hanging off down here. So, and I'm sure he'll put up some polls and ask you guys a bunch of questions, but tell us what you want, because it's not a big deal to redraw it out and say you want to drop 2 louvers off each one, and we're kind of just going to play around with it until we find what looks best. But overall, that's like if you're looking at the front of the Jeep. So this will be passenger side, driver's side. Obviously that one will be louvered too.
So these are the 2 designs that we've kind of narrowed it down to. So we have your rectangle vent. These are pretty standard, and a lot of guys run these on their Jeeps. But we would get these for the WJ, obviously. And these can be made in any size, really. We can do any size. So let us know if you like this size, bigger, smaller. What's up with that? Let us know.
We'll probably so we can take pictures too of it. Like, we'll show you guys what it looks like on the Jeep.
Yeah, I'll bring my Jeep over here someday soon, and we'll show you guys on the Jeep and everything. And then let us know what you think about these. I'm actually kind of a big fan of these, and we can go ahead and change this up a little bit. We still have to measure the hood of the Jeep, figure out sizing, spacing, all that stuff. And both of these, whichever option we go with, or if we do both, are going to be through bolted with stainless hardware.
Probably like this button head Allen bolts, so on the top of your hood. That's all you'll see.
But it will come with hardware kits. It's going to be all quality hardware and everything. We went with through bolts instead of like riveting it or anything, just because it'll be much, much easier, honestly, to install. And you don't have to go buy like a rivet gun or anything like that. It'll save you some money in the long run if you don't have one of those. And I personally think it looks better. So that's what we're going to do there. But let us know down below in the comments, which of these two do you like better? Would you like any changes done to these? We kind of need your feedback on this because that's why we're making them, is to put them on the website. So let us know which you like better. We can do either. If you want to see any changes done, like Cameron was saying earlier, I'll bring the Jeep over. We'll show you some pictures and everything of these all mounted, or not mounted on the Jeep, just sitting on the hood. That way you guys can get a better visual of what they will look like when they're done. But that basically wraps up this video. Like I was saying though, these are still prototypes. We still have some testing to do. We got to mount some on my Jeep, figure out measurements, sizing, finalize all that stuff. So that's why we need your feedback now. So make sure you guys drop a comment of which one you like better and all of that. That way we can wrap up this and get them on the website so that way you guys can pick up a set for your Jeep. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.